And that's what happened. The communists were given power, but a lot less than they had, only 60% of the parliament. And the Mongols were given more choices than they'd had. Takashioka reports one of them is to leave the office and go back to the herds.
Since long before the days when Genghis Khan's warriors charged across the Asian steppes, Mongolians have been horsemen. Devasirin comes from a long line of horse breeders. He's proud of his herds of several hundred horses, cattle, and sheep.
Тийм учраас адуунд бол хамгийн гол адуу бол хамгийн сонирхолтой эр хүний ганц хэмээр байдаг учраас адуун дуртай байдаг юм аа.
Devasirin and his three neighbors are nomadic herdsmen. From April to November, they move their yurts, their felt tents, every 20 or 30 days in search of new pastures for their herds. It's an immemorial pattern followed by herdsmen down through the centuries. And yet, during communist rule, this lifestyle was almost stamped out. For 25 years, the state ordered Devasirin to be a truck driver. It wasn't until 2 years ago, when economic reform came to Mongolia, that he was able to return to the occupation he loves. As perestroika took hold, gradually restrictions were lifted. This year, for the first time, Devasirin can have as many horses and cattle as he wants. Devasirin and his wife Tsend lived in town for many years, but chose to return to a harder, simpler existence. Women live as close to the horses as do their men. Their main task is to milk the mares 8 times a day, getting only 1 or 2 cups per milking. It's a skill passed from mother to daughter. Tsend keeps the home fires burning for her 4 children and 30-odd grandchildren who visit from the city each summer. She says in herdsmen's families, Mongolian women are equal to men. Her daughter, Badamjav, works at a school in the nearby town. Like many of her generation, she's torn between wanting a modern life and her deep ties to the animals and the land.
Бидний тэр үед бол бас бүгдээрээ ийм ажилчин, инженер техникийн ажилчин болох, тэгээ сэхэтэн болох тийм сонирхолтой яг тийм үе байсан байхгүй юу. Тэгэд одоо үе бол тэрнээс мань араа өөр. Бас хүмүүс маань ч гэсэн залуу үе маань ч гэсэн малчин болох хүсэлтэй ийм үе маань одоо эхэлчихэд ингэ явагдаж байна.
On the plains, children learn to ride horseback almost before they learn to walk. All summer long, they help tend the herds. Devasirin wants to make sure that even his youngest grandchildren learn the family traditions. At least one grandson wants to follow in his grandfather's footsteps.
At
the end of the day, the fermented mare's milk flows. Mongols are generous hosts, and Devasirin is no exception. To every visitor who enters his yurt, he offers a bowl of Iraq. Mongolians love this sour, horse-flavored milk and can drink 20 to 30 bowls a day. Devasirin takes pleasure in the bounty from his herds, the company of his friends, and in singing the songs of his youth. The words of Devaserin's song somehow sum it all up. I was born under a splendid sky. How fortunate I am to have been born like this. In 4 or 5 days, Devasarin says, it will be time to strike tents and move on to new pastures. Under the vast blue Mongolian skies, the distant horizon beckons. For World Monitor, this is Takashi Oka in Zunmod, Mongolia.
That's all for this evening. Next week, Ring Around the Kremlin. I'm John Hart in Boston. For everyone with World Monitor everywhere, thank you. Good night.